Welcome to this week's episode of 60 Seconds with the Superintendent. Well, today was a professional development day for our district. And sometimes, maybe at home, you're wondering, what exactly are they focused on? Well, let's meet up with some administrators and me later on to find out all that was in store today.
So each school year, we have several days that we dedicate to professional development for our teachers and for our staff. However, this year has brought about multiple challenges as we've transitioned from various frameworks, and we've needed to adapt and adjust our teaching and our learning to fit the needs of all students within our district. And so we appreciate and have been afforded multiple days to continue the learning of our staff so that they can grow and develop and use various strategies that it will take to reach every single learner. And so in the beginning of the year, we focused heavily on getting our technology up to date, making sure that we can give these teachers the tools that they needed to be able to instruct our students in a different way. And I feel that we're at a point now where we can start to be a little bit more proactive in our professional development for our teachers and our staff. So we want to bring back our Model Mustang. And so things like focusing on being more innovative, collaboration, and a focus on empowering our students. So our focus now with our professional development will be to help our teachers really understand how to continue to integrate the competencies of the Model Mustang within their curriculum. How do we tie everything that we've learned together and to move forward so that we can continue the growth and learning for our students? So professional development isn't only for our teachers, it's also for other employee groups to help them develop their craft in their own position. So when we talk about groups like special education aides, providing them more strategies and resources to help work with the students that they serve. When we think about our bus drivers, there's areas where they need to improve, checking their lists off their bus of what they need to do for their pre-trips, for example, or making sure their seating charts are in order. And when we think about our maintenance or our custodial crew, obviously we've had a lot of changes to cleaning and sanitization that they need to learn and make sure that we're doing correctly. And so these days really afford us the opportunity to be able to address every single employee group and get them what they need so that we can all continue to move forward. I also think that the goal of any professional development is to really model what we want our teachers to do for students in the classroom. And so through our planning, we try to provide as many options as possible so that every teacher can select what's meaningful for them, what's meaningful for their content area, and what's best for their students.
So obviously we've had to adapt how we do our professional development. In the past, it's always been nice because we could come together as a staff and collaborate in person. We've had to change how we do that. We now do it mostly virtual. And what that still enables us to do is have actual collaboration between and among teams. So we haven't lost that. Our grade levels are still able to communicate and collaborate across the district. So for example, all of our 5th grade science teachers, there's one at each elementary building. So we can all jump on a meet like we're going to do this week, and we can talk science and science standards. And that gets us on the same page so that we're all assessing and teaching in the same manner. Some things that we've incorporated this time based on feedback: we're doing gifted PD for our elementary intervention specialists. High school counselors are going to be meeting together with a career consultant and starting to work on that pathway and what that looks like for our high school students. We're also able to have our intervention specialists meet virtually and receive training on the alternate assessment and extended standards. Another unique opportunity that coincides with our Professional Development Day is the Ohio Educational Technology Conference. Traditionally, we can send a handful of our teachers and/or our instructional coaches, and they travel to Columbus, and there's a plethora of opportunities in technology. And they learn so much, and they bring it back and implement it. However, this year it's online and it's free to everyone. So we encouraged our staff to sign up. That way everything is recorded, they can access it at any point. Another valuable experience is giving teachers time to reflect, whether that's individually or with their team. Everybody needs to do that, and especially in this trying year. So what has worked? What can we tweak to make a little bit better this second semester? So we're lucky that the district is afforded these opportunities because the teachers and staff do find them incredibly beneficial.
So last year, prior to the pandemic, we formed a diversity council. The council is composed of parents, teachers, staff, administrators, and community members. It's our mission of the council and our district to create a safe environment where all students are accepted, heard, and valued while feeling empowered to develop the knowledge and skills to learn, understand, and appreciate different perspectives and individual experiences. Our students need to feel that they belong and are valued by their school community. Our students need to know that they are supported by caring adults who are approachable and willing to help fight cultural insensitivity, bias, and stereotypes. Our teachers, staff, and administrators also need to learn and grow to better understand and appreciate the different perspectives and individual experiences we all bring into our schools and classrooms. Today, we continued our support of this work by providing a second professional development experience for our staff. The first session in January focused on developing our understanding of bias, diversity, and privilege. Today, we leaned into this learning with an exploration of how we can build trust-filled relationships and create better spaces for meaningful understanding, appreciation, and dialogue around diversity, equity, and inclusion. Although we are just beginning our journey in this work, we're excited and energized to do whatever it is necessary to ensure opportunities for success for each and every Strongsville City School student. So as superintendent, it's exciting to see the progression of our professional development. From the beginning of the year when we were focused on short-term needs, technology, remote learning, how we work in these different learning frameworks, to where we're at now in February of long-term strategic planning, helping develop the skills in our teachers and in our students for long-term success. I hope you've enjoyed getting a glimpse into all of the work all of our staff have done this Professional Development Day and in past days. As always, thanks for watching, and go make it a great Mustang week.